Hive banged up tonight. No Heidemann, no Stevens. Isaiah James elevated from the player development pool for depth. Billings had to hoist it up as the shot clock dwindled. Hayes on the attack, changes speeds, lets a three fly, swish. Pops one.
Uh-oh, I told y'all now, if she starts knocking down that three, the Hive's just gonna be impossible to stop.
Hit a pair the other night, Citron inside the arc. Billings averaging a double-double, 8-year veteran out of UCLA. Dominant presence in the paint for Hive. Mitchell, a blur, lays it in. Here comes Hive.
Well, both teams want to play physical, and they're doing just that. I love the competition. Come on.
And to this point, physical without fouling. Plum looks for Boston, catches the lob, and scoops it home.
Excellent play, you know? But I appreciate, she's cool, calm, and collected. Definitely not putting money in the crash out jar, but we'll see.
Plum the catch and the three. Roll off the iron. Stop and start by Plum. Step back three-pointer, true. Isaiah James elevated from the player development pool. 10-2 phantom run on the slip. Magbagor, magic happens.
That would have been nasty. I love the fact that she's being aggressive, going to the basket. Sometimes when you get a player that switches team, because that's what the team needs.
Is in the playoffs with a phantom win. They're rooting for him tonight in some regard. That would punch another ticket. That would mean only 2 spots left. Area fan and the foul. Mitchell wants to break dance. Magbagor for three. Thought about it. Cloud the entry. Iriafen fires and banks it home.
Nice. Kiki Iriafen just having her way down in the paint, and I love the pace she's playing at. Not too rushed.
James drains a three. Phantom takes its time. Hayes fights for position. Iriafen wants to do it herself. In a rumble, Kiki Iriafen, talk to him.
You know, you can tell that there's a lot on the line in this game as far as Phantom trying to clinch a top 2 seed and Hive really trying to stay alive and make that playoff push.
Stretch the floor masterfully. You're a big that can stretch the floor. Boston's development has been fun to watch in that regard.
Yeah, I think AB, she just continued to really...
A top 2 seed in next weekend's postseason.
Ooh.
In and out from Mitchell. Offensive rebound, Billings.
Oh, up.
James for three. Got it.
Check, you had a few last night. I mean, you and Alicia Gray, we were blown away with you guys' efficiency in play. You talk about, look at Kelsey.
We struggled with it. I think that when the double big lineup came in, when we played the Phantom, we had 2 guards on the court. So then it was like a bad matchup, kind of really get her going a little bit. But when they're 2 bigs, it's like you have to pick your poison.
Yeah. Loud with the answer on the other end.
Tosh, happy birthday. Yeah, it's more like a birthday month. I think
Iriafen makes the grab.
Arike, an all-star, maybe Leash in USA basketball for a quick stint. Look at, now they went too big. Hive went too big.
Plum, Iriafen, and Cloud, the trio for Phantom. Billings, Magbagor, and Mitchell on the spray. Cloud the entry. Iriafen back to work in the post.
Iriafen,
she's not settling. She's not settling. She's getting to her spot. She doesn't care who's guarding her at this point.
Kiki Iriafen, 10 points. Mitchell, a three-pointer connects. Plum, nasty head fake on the attack. Mitchell leaks out. In rhythm, three. Nothing but net. Mitchell, downhill. James the fake. Plum bought it for a second floater. Isaiah James.
It's tough to play them. But Hive is hanging in there, and they have some defensive things to talk about at halftime, but
James heating up.
And I have an opportunity, and we talk about preparation and opportunity equals success. She's ready. She's been preparing this whole time.
Cloud breaks the tie.
And for those that don't know, this end of the second quarter is really important. You want to make sure you push as much as you can because you want to create that gap for the third. Because that third is sprinting like there's your game depends on it, honestly.
Those second halves fly by for sure with the winning score. Plum down the runway, high off the glass. Cloud and Iriafen with 18 bench points. It's Cloud with Hayes and Boston. Cloud looks to enter it. Boston the catch and the finish.
Easy way.
Phantom by 5. James, who has 11 first half points off 1 foot. Swish.
Wow.
Looking to clinch a top 2 seed with a win. Mitchell attached to Plum. Rise and fire. Nothing but nets. Kelsey Plum now up to 17 points, 3 3-pointers. Isaiah James, have a night.
James, she's really been unstoppable. We've heard Coach Ron talking about trying to stop her in the huddle.
Boston now in double figures. Their final season at NC State averaged 17 points per game. Lets it fly once more. James is on fire. 19 for Isaiah James. Boston bullies against Billings. Cashes in.
And she uses her body so well.
James twists on the screen, feeds Billings for 2, and now you have to respect the 3-point shot, opens up the paint.
Definitely opens it up, and Tiffany Hayes did everything she could to get over 2 screens over the top.
Boston back to work in the schoolyard. Now it's Mitchell. Wants to break it down. Billings for 3.
Great decision.
Mo Billings was held to 4 points in the first half. Now she's got 5 in the quarter. Plum wide open, finger roll.
You gotta love that.
Understandably, we talked a ton about Boston as a rebounder, scoring around the cup, also her defense, an elite passer as a big. Mitchell buries a long 2 over Aaliyah Boston. Their second lead of the night. Stop and start by Cloud. Tough angle to catch it. Boston does so. Rose would get in the postseason. We'll get to that in game 2, of course. Over to the Phantom bench. Allie LaForce has Kiki Iriafen.
Well, Kiki, thank you so much for this time.
Phantoms won 5 consecutive games. Their last loss was January 25th to Rose. Plum, lob it. Boston lays it in. As Allie reported, Sonia Citron ruled out for the rest of the night. Mitchell and James have to conquer the backcourt for Hive. Follow AJ. Kelsey Plum, a patented move up to 20. We're on February 22nd. High screen by Boston. Lets a 3 fly. Drills it. Boston 3-party, now 2 for 2. Phantom by 11.
That's when you know you're playing well. The crowd was expecting James to knock that shot down.
Jab step Boston. Help side late. Iriafen cuts in and scores. Look to extend and tack on more to the winning score. Iriafen, fed, spins with the left hand. Pretty.
Come on, put her in the blender. Iriafen, love that shot.
James with a heave. Phantom establishes a winning score. Uphill climb here. And Phantom with a win would win 6 in a row as Plum scooters to the rim. Some help for Breeze. A Phantom win means Breeze is playoff bound. Hayes with the defense, engaged and scores on the other end.
Wow, on defense right now.
It's a 20-0 Phantom run. And Mitchell, rather James, finally halts it. Phantom is sizzling. They take pride in their defense, but they can score with the best of them. Hayes on the block, easy money. Now 9 points for Ezzy Magbagor. Hayes again. Tip with trip.
What can't she do?
A stop and a score. Phantom is Brooklyn bound. Magbagor drills a triple.
Well, the beautiful thing is this is one of the teams that has so much chemistry. They love to play together.
And Hayes does the job. Phantom has clinched a first round bye.
They love to play together, and they love to win together.